Toda. Shana Tova. I'm Tali Goldwasser. I'm a senior in high school and an active member here at Herjik. When I was young, my family lived on a kibbutz in Israel, and that's where I was first exposed to how supportive a community could be. Once we had moved back to the US, we were searching for the right synagogue that shared the same values and provided a strong community like the one we experienced in Israel. We spent time at various synagogues, but we were never fully comfortable until we joined Herjik. Herjik is an egalitarian conservative shul which respects and highlights women as it should. Egalitarian synagogues allow women to fully participate in the service and provide them with esteemed honors. And when my family first joined Herjik 6 or 7 years ago, we were welcomed by friendly and enthusiastic members of the shul, many of whom became great friends. Joining Herjik gave us a chance to explore our Jewish identities and to connect with other Jews. I've enjoyed going to services and even helping to lead services, the fun holiday events, and of course, the complimentary dinners. I've been able to create meaningful relationships with members of Herjik who show up for me and my family as we do for them. When performing in my musicals, I can always find rows of seats filled with Herjik members, and when we're at synagogue, fellow members always want to know about my life, which makes me feel that people in my Jewish community really care about me. Just as the people of Herjik have celebrated my successes with me, they've also been there to support me during more challenging times. Herjik members showed their compassion and love for me and my family with the recent death of my grandmother. My Savta's passing was and is so difficult for my family, but it also reminded us of the strength and love that community provides. Homemade meals took over our kitchen, hugs were given, and we felt taken care of. The Herjik family astounded me with all the love and support it provided for us at this sad time. The way that our shul has treated my family has inspired us to reciprocate. I feel more sympathetic towards other members, and I enjoy asking how they are and supporting them in their moments of celebration and of sadness like they have done for me and my family. I was devastated by my Savta's passing, and in this past year, Jews all around the world were devastated by the events of October 7th and the terrible things that followed. We watched as Israelis were murdered, hostages were taken, women were raped, and babies were burned, wondering what we could do to make it all stop. On the news and on social media, Jewish people have been represented as genocidal murderers and colonizers. Vicious propaganda was posted to bash Israel and support Hamas, whose ultimate goal is to kill all Jews. Indeed, this has been the worst year for the Jewish people since the end of the Holocaust. According to the Anti-Defamation League, ever since October 7th, there have been about 34 anti-Semitic incidents per day. Anti-Semitism has risen to new heights over the past year and doesn't seem to be slowing down. I personally don't experience much anti-Jewish prejudice living in this part of Long Island, but I am completely aware of it. I know about the extreme anti-Semitism on college campuses, and next year when I begin college, I will be putting myself in a possibly scary situation. Although I am frightened, I will continue to wear my Magen David proudly, attend Jewish services, and try to educate myself more on Judaism. I will always be willing to speak of my Jewish identity because I have to. As Rabbi Abraham Isaac Kook, the founder of religious Zionism, said, "I don't speak because I have the power to speak. I speak because I don't have the power to remain silent. We must not remain silent, we must be loud and take up space in the world." While many Jews have spoken out against the rise of anti-Semitism and wear their Magen Davids with pride like me, other Jews have been frightened and feel as though they have to conceal their Jewish identity. In my opinion, we must not let fear win, because if you are afraid and don't speak out, you are part of the problem. Jews make up 0.2% of the world's population, and the number will continue to decrease if we don't strengthen our Jewish identities and come together as a people. There are several ways we can do this right here at Herjik. We show strength and unity when we attend services, go to Israel-related events at shul, and represent our synagogue at the Israel Day Parade. This past June, my sister Sivan and I were the only kids from our shul to march with Herjik at the parade, and I really hope that next year many more of our youth will join us. Likewise, educating our children to embrace their Jewish identity will not only enhance their lives in so many positive ways, but it will give them the knowledge and pride to stand up to anti-Semitism. I know who I am as a Jewish woman, and no one can take that away from me. My Jewish background, enhanced by being here at Herjik, has given me so much strength, and I wish that for everyone here today and for all Jewish people. May this new year bring happiness, health, and peace. Shana Tova.